Mongoose versus Cobra, King Cobra. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, circling the Cobra like Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You can't strike what you can't see. Circling, circling, dance, out of sight, out of mind, getting from behind. Stay out the range of the Cobra's deadly strike. Fast, disappear, swoop on me. Uh-oh, off balance, fail. Uh-oh, caught him. Uh-oh, I think it's over. I think it's over for the Cobra. Yeah, it's over. It's over, y'all. The Mongoose. So look, take a lesson from that Mongoose. You got to outlast, and you also got to think fast. Now, we want to crush the authority of those who oppress. In the wilderness of North America, we got the one and only Uncle Sam. The military arm of the so-called Illuminati, which ain't nothing but really the so-called Jews and the so-called mafia. Put them all together, they make up the Illuminati. That's all it is. There ain't no big secret. They rule by corruption. First they corrupt you. See, corruption is the nature of the Antichrist. Corruption is the culture of the Antichrist, living here in North America. It was founded in corruption. And once you get bit by what we call the King Cobra, which is the Illuminati, you transform into them. You be a demon. If Satan bites you, another name for the corrupt one, the Illuminati. If he bites you and you get poisoned, unless you get that poison out of you, you'll become infected. And the old you will die. The righteous you will die. And then a new evil, corrupt you will be born. And all you think is evil thoughts. Therefore you do evil things. And you think that you're doing good things, good deeds. Why? Because you're making lots of money. And the way you get the money, make lots of money, is automatically corrupt. Ain't no two ways about it. So if you really study your history, you'll see that the so-called Indian culture was different. And they lived thousands and thousands of years in their particular culture. Y'all like to call it spirituality or spiritual. But for real, it's called righteousness. Another name for righteousness is justice. And the same with the so-called Africans that came over here as prisoners of war, which they want to say you were slavery, but it was cheaper than being slaves because you lost your name, your culture, your God, and you took on their name, you took on their names, you took on their vibration, which is a low vibration. And when you took on their vibration, you started eating like them. They was eating the nastiest, corrupt food with the pig. You ain't supposed to touch a carcass, but to stay alive, you had to eat chitlins. You had to eat pig feet. This is the part of the pig that the slave master didn't want. Another thing he did was, when you lost your names, he separated you from your family, from your elders, so your elders couldn't pass down the knowledge to you of yourself and your culture or in your language. Another thing he did to you was put fear in you. All this took a long time, 400 years. And the average way that slaves, what they call slaves, didn't last no 400 years. It didn't even last a lifetime. And then they kept their names, they kept their culture. You know, even if they was white slaves, they kept their names, their culture. But the black man didn't keep his names, his culture, his system of belief or worship or whatever he did that he was doing for centuries. He couldn't keep it. They didn't let you have no education for 400 years. Then, when they so-called freed you, they turned you loose, and they didn't give you nothing to give you support on how to make money or how to survive in there. You had to go for it the best way you knew how. And the best way you knew is to be like them. Whatever they did to, whatever the Caucasian did to survive or to try to get rich, you did. You ate their food, you went to their places of worship. But wait, you didn't go to their places of worship. They said they was Christians, but you was different. You had to worship in a barn, and the slave masters had to teach you how to read the scriptures, the Bible. Snakes, of the worst kind. And thus, the majority of us are still snake bitten. Until the doctor came, until Master Farah Muhammad came and gave the ancient wisdom, which young Elijah Muhammad said was the real Islam, the new Islam, but it was really ancient Islam. And so King Cobra is now eating up the other snakes. But that Mongoose is a snake eater. And I'm comparing my subscribers that listen to me. You're going to be deputized into a mongoose, transformed into a mongoose. And we're going to eat that snake after he gets through eating up all the other little snakes. Then we only got to deal with the King Cobra. We're going to let him kill up all the rest of the little snakes, and then we're going to come and kill him. It's just one-on-one right there. So now you see Epstein, and this is beginning. You see earthquakes, you see tornadoes, you see forest fires, you see a whole lot of strange type weather happening. The more you wake up, the more things are going to be in your favor. But you prepare yourself to rule, because as this old world goes out, the new world going to come in. It says this in the scriptures, in Revelations. See, but you got to go beyond the mark of the beast. Go near the end of Revelations. This is Black Light. Stay tuned.